Have you been giving this lower back exercise, but you feel like it's really not working for you and it's actually increasing your pain? Are you having problems here or here? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a really easy modification for this exercise to make it so it actually works for you and it doesn't create more problems. I'm Sebastian at Performance Place Sports Care, part of the locally world-famous chiropractors in Costa Mesa, California. We're going to go right into it here. I've seen references, people call this different names, but I saw the alternating Superman because the Superman would be here. But in this case, I'm going to make it so Superman lost his arms and we're just going to keep it here because I think most people, this is all they can tolerate before they actually don't need to use this exercise anymore anyways. The most important thing is to realize that if you feel pain with this exercise, as you start to go higher and higher, and it starts to get worse and worse and worse as you start to go more reps, you're probably using the wrong muscles with it. And so really good coaching or cueing of the exercise can help out to make it so you use the right musculature. Hi, dog. Here's what we can do to make this actually work better. The first thing is the setup. Okay. Now she's out of the way. Don't expect another cameo coming here soon. The first thing you can do is the setup. Before you actually move in the exercise, you need to set up well. And so if you take a look at my lower back, there's a little bit of a sag in it. That's okay, but what's not okay is to have the muscles of the low back working a lot, all right? An easy way to reduce this is to imagine like you have imagine your tailbone, or even like there's a lot of shorts or pants will have a little bit of a dot or a logo right there. See if you can actually move the logo between your ankles. It'll sound, I'm gonna have my head up just for the microphone purposes, but you should have your head down. It's gonna sound ridiculous to do. You're like, well, how can I move it down there? Just try, play around with it and see if you can move that thing slightly down between your ankles. Now that you're in this position, you might notice, I feel like I'm clenching my butt. Right, so try to hold that logo away from your head and then relax your butt cheeks to keep it there. You shouldn't have to hold on tight to hold this position. Well, this is the starting position for the alternating Superman and a lot of other exercises that you're doing face down. So the goal is then to keep that thing away from your head as you start to raise your leg off the ground. It's okay to have your butt cheek contract in this scenario because it's going to have to because your leg is going up. But you have to keep that logo away from your head at all cost. If you notice during the exercise you're starting to lose it, you're going to notice this start to happen. Granted, your range of motion is going to go higher in your leg, but it's not going to do any benefit for you, and it's actually going to deeply ingrain a compensation pattern where you're using your back more than you actually need to within a hip extension type of pattern like that. The whole point of the exercise is to ingrain a better movement pattern. It's not a strength issue, it's a pattern of movement, it's a software pattern. Sometimes it requires a little bit of due diligence and attention to a single focus to make it so it works. Just like when you learned how to tie your shoes, a lot of us don't remember, but if you had to learn how to tie your shoes, sometimes you got to pay a lot of attention to it, and all of a sudden later you can do it without even thinking about it. This is the same scenario. You learn to pattern a movement, and then later you can do it with speed and add strength to it as well. So the alternating Superman is just mainly that. Now, if you like what you heard, go ahead and take advantage of the webinar that's going to pop up. It's the low back webinar that me and Don did, and we did a lot of informational diagnoses, diagnostic category type of conversation in there, which a lot of people really want to learn about before they start trying to implement care. And it's all there for you. It's 20 minutes, well structured, and it's fun to watch. I think we had a good time doing it. Also, if you want to work with us virtually or in person, you can. We're in Costa Mesa, California. We see people virtually all the time, and as you can see by videos, you can see movements. We can see movements too. And so a lot of times coaching really works well on videos, but in person is always the best if you possibly can. All of our contact information is below. We also have over 500 videos on YouTube that are all hopefully really fun and useful, like this one too. And we have different topics of different regions of the body as well. So whatever you're dealing with, go to our channel, hit the subscribe button, notifications, and search to see what you want to find. Almost all of it's there. I can almost guarantee that. See you guys next time.